I may come across as a curmudgeon, as an old fart who is now negative at the end of his life. I'm not. I am intrinsically optimistic. I'm just observing what happens to man. There's so much good to be said about the people that I interact with, such as you and many others, and they're bubbles of greatness and goodness. But they're always subject to that evil that lurks around the corner. And us good people need to have our eyes open and not fall for that.
You're a realist. Mike Tyson was speaking to somebody. Who was he speaking to? A gentleman called Francis Ngannou. I think I'm saying the surname wrong. And the point is that Mike Tyson said, "Oh, you're doing very well in life. You're making a lot of money. You're becoming very popular and famous, and so you're favoured by God." And Francis goes, yeah. And he goes, but also bear in mind that the moment you're favoured by God, you're also favoured by the devil. Because the devil chases the ones that are favoured by God.
Well,
That struck hard with me, actually, I've got to say. That changed my life a little bit when I heard.
Yeah, I tell people that when real, and I don't want to use the S word, but you know what I'm talking, when bad things happen to me in life, I think that's the work of the devil, because I'm on the right path and he wants to just get me off of that path. Are you familiar with C.S. Lewis?
The Screwtape.
Yeah, and this is where C.S. Lewis talks about the senior devil teaching the junior devil how to get people off of their righteous path by distractions. And boy, oh boy, are we in a society that is rife and teeming with distractions.
I think I have come, and it's taken me a little while to get there in life, but the discipline of focus, the discipline of not allowing yourself to drift, the discipline of etc. Again, I think there are lots of unsuccessful, highly motivated people because they didn't possess the discipline to actually focus and stay on track. And I think discipline is the thing that separates. If I look at maturity in people now, I used to, there's maybe many things, but actually everybody that I see, that I look at and hold in some form of reverence, it's because they have some form of discipline.
Yeah, and I don't claim to be fully disciplined. I get distracted, but there's some things that people admire me for instance, that I do regularly, even though I don't necessarily like it. I go out for a run every night, no matter what. And I go to the gym and lift weights, and I hate lifting weights. But I just must. I cannot not do it. And I think this partially because of my genetic makeup, the Germanic discipline and the way I was brought up, and I carried this forward. But particularly in the digital world, one has to remind oneself not to get sidetracked. Okay, because there's always another signal over there. Say, oh, wait a minute. I'm not sidetracked by entertainment stuff. But as we're talking, if I could, I would go to ChatGPT and ask her a question to shed a little light on what I just heard or said. We can veer off the path because we don't have one. The whole idea is to just have a conversation, and that's okay. But when you want to get things done, you got to stay focused.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Please tell other people, help spread the word. Interested in working with me? Go to livingbrave.com, hop onto LinkedIn, Guy Bloom, and of course, even buy the book, Living Brave Leadership, at amazon.com. Take care.